Hey everyone, and welcome. Get ready because we are about to take a seriously delicious tour through what is hot and cold in Japan right now. We're going to unpack all the latest food headlines from a country where food is way more than just something you eat. It's a national obsession. So let's get right into it.
Just think about it. We're seeing these unbelievably velvety soft serves.
And then these deep, savory, soul-warming broths.
And of course the sweets. So decadent, so picture-perfect you almost don't want to eat them. Almost. Okay, let's dive in.
So, first up, we have to talk about Japan's sweet obsession. And I'm not exaggerating, this is way more than just a treat. It feels like the entire country is in this massive, sugar-fueled creative boom. Desserts are literally making front-page news.
And when you're talking sweets, where do you even begin? Well, you've got to start with ice cream, right? It's easily one of the most competitive food arenas out there. Seriously, it's an absolute battleground of flavor and innovation.
And the competition is absolutely fierce. Just check out this lineup. Haagen-Dazs has a brulee cheesecake, Lott's taking its famous mochi ice cream to the next level with premium roasted soybean flour. Meiji is just like, you want chocolate? Here's all the chocolate. But here's the real story, the big trend. It's not just about flavor anymore. The new war is all about texture. Notice how Family Mart's creme brulee ice cream is all about a new crispy texture, and Haagen-Dazs is adding those crunchy caramel chips? That focus on mouthfeel, that's what everyone's chasing right now.
But, hey, it's not all just sweet and creamy. For people who are a little more adventurous, there's a new 99% cacao ice cream, and one headline actually described it as a journey into the abyss of bitterness. I mean, how dramatic is that? But it just goes to show you how seriously they take flavor exploration in Japan. There's a market for literally every single extreme.
And believe me, the dessert craze does not stop with ice cream. Oh no. The simple strawberry parfait has been transformed into a towering work of art. We're talking about cafes in an all-out war to see who can build the most insane, over-the-top parfait, with some of them piled high with over 40 fresh strawberries. It's a feast for your Instagram feed just as much as it is for your stomach.
You know, that obsession with finding the perfect seasonal strawberry brings us to a really core concept in Japanese food called shun. It's this beautiful idea of celebrating ingredients when they are at their absolute peak of flavor. And this one single idea basically dictates the entire food calendar for the whole country.
And you can totally see this calendar in action. Just a little while ago, Valentine's Day was, of course, all about these incredible, godly chocolate everything. Then, coming up on March 3rd, is Hinamatsuri, or Girls' Day, and it's going to be all about adorable Sanrio character sweets. And right after that, as spring really starts to hit, get ready for an absolute pink and red explosion of sakura and strawberry flavors.
And here is a perfect real-world example. The coffee chain Dutour is already rolling out its Sakura Fair. They've got things like a Sakura latte with matcha warabi mochi, and even a cherry blossom-flavored dorayaki pancake. You're literally getting to taste the changing of the seasons. How cool is that?
Now, you might be thinking you have to go to some fancy cafe to find all of these amazing limited edition treats, right? Well, you'd be wrong. A lot of them are actually found in Japan's world-famous convenience stores, the kombini.
For anyone who's never been, you have to understand a kombini is so much more than a place to just grab a soda. Forget everything you think you know about convenience stores. These are legitimate food destinations. They have big-name brands create exclusive, high-quality stuff just for them that you literally cannot get anywhere else on the planet.
And remember that ice cream war I mentioned? This is the front line. It's a constant head-to-head battle. You've got Family Mart with its exclusive crispy creme brulee bar, and then right across the street, 7-Eleven is firing back with its own exclusive white chocolate and cacao fruit flavor. This rivalry is just awesome for customers, because it means there's always something new and exciting to discover.
All right, enough about sweets for a second. Let's shift gears over to the savory side of things, because the news isn't just about dessert. Two of Japan's most iconic foods, natto and ramen, are having their own moments with intense rivalries and some serious claims to the throne.
Okay, first up, the Great Natto War. And yes, that is a real thing. For pretty much ever, Mito City was known as the undisputed capital of natto, those fermented soybeans. But, as you can see from the chart, the numbers don't lie. They've been dethroned. For the second year in a row, the data shows Fukushima City has spent more on natto. They've taken the top spot and, probably more importantly, the bragging rights. But
As intense as that is, it has nothing on the passion behind this next debate. Who is the true king of ramen? I mean, this is a question that could have thousands of right answers, from tiny little neighborhood shops to massive global brands. And you will not believe who's getting called the king right now. It's not some legendary restaurant, it's a line of instant noodles. I'm serious. Nissin's bag noodle series has been getting insane reviews online. People are raving about the quality and how you can customize them with your own toppings. They call it making arrangements. Some are even calling it the true king of the ramen world. It's pretty wild.
But look, while the big brands and the instant noodles are getting the headlines, we all know where the real heart and soul of ramen culture is. It's in the thousands of local shops. We're talking about the places that have been around for over 50 years, the ones that open at 6 in the morning to serve factory workers a hot meal. Their specific broth becomes the soul food for a whole town. Now that is the real king.
Okay, for our final section, let's see what happens when you smash two of Japan's biggest passions together, food and pop culture. The result, as you can probably guess, is a never-ending stream of fun, adorable, and highly collectible food collaborations.
This is the perfect example. The baker Juchim teams up with Pokemon. I mean, look how cute these tins are, with Jigglypuff and Chansey. They're so well designed that people do something called pakegai, which literally means package buying. You're buying the cookies just to get the collectible tin, and honestly, I totally get it. I would do it.
And these collabs are absolutely everywhere. You have the super cute stuff like 31 Ice Cream teaming up with Sanrio, or a cafe making crepes that look like little cats. And then you have the more unique side of things, like a famous bodybuilder comedian promoting a coffee and fat-burning event. It just goes to show, it's all about creating a fun experience that you won't forget.
So, wow, what a tour. We've seen Krispy Kreme brulee ice cream, towering strawberry parfaits, chocolate that takes you to an abyss of bitterness, huge regional food rivalries, and even Pokemon cookies. The innovation and the fun just never ever stop. So after this whole whirlwind tour of Japan's food frenzy, there's really only one question left to ask you. If you were there right now, what would be your first bite?